What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here foraging for some wild mushrooms, in particular the chicken of the woods. If you're not familiar with those, they're one of the premier wild mushrooms growing down here in Florida. If we don't find any today, it's a great time to come out here doing some early season turkey scouting. Deer season just got over with, so there's still rubs, scrapes, and things that we can find out here to try to keep in mind for next deer season. Matter of fact, there's a rub right here. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm on a ridge that separates a swamp right here behind me. There's a swamp here, and up on the ridge here, there's a big open oak hill. So I think these deer are using this ridge right here to transition or to walk down. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep walking this ridge, see if we can find some old oaks that have fallen down. Chicken of the woods, they like to grow on old oaks, old rotten trees, stumps, things like that. So stick with us, see what we can find. All right, guys, I made it down to this creek, and I got to looking around, and I found this old bottle. It's an old bottle top, and sorry, and here's the bottom. I can't read it. Here, I'm gonna try to turn you guys around. Says 5250 with an I, with a circle with a diamond around it. I don't know what this is, but it's super thick bottom. And here's the top. Now, why it's so deep down in the woods, I have no idea. Now, there's an old barrel here. Now, if you come over here, come up here, I started finding these bands. These old bands. Now, I don't know if this was possibly like a moonshine outfit that was back here in the woods, but I'm a good half mile from the road. Now, there was an old road up here, I don't know, about 100 yards from this little creek. There's a little creek here. I have no idea if they used any kind of water back then to run their distilleries, but there's a barrel in the ground right here. Yeah, it could have somehow, I guess, eroded down in there, but that's pretty deep. Brick in there. But these bands are spread out all through here, so I have no idea what this is. A whole pile of them right here, like a stack of them. So if you know what that bottle was, or what these bands could be from, or and there's a bunch more right here. Barrels, bottles, and bands. Let me know in the comments below. Really would like to know what this is all about. So I'm gonna keep on pushing on. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see this, but the turkeys have turned up all these leaves looking for insects and grubs and worms and things like that. I could almost guarantee you that these turkeys are roosting over this creek bottom, and they're pitching down, and they're either feeding right here, or this is a strut zone for gobblers. So this is a perfect spot to set up. It's open, it has food, and I'm pretty sure they're roosting right here close. So this would be a perfect spot to set up. I think I might come back here early before daylight one morning and listen. I guarantee I'll hear some gobblers. Maybe I'll do a video for that, because you'll definitely hear some gobbling right here. There's way too much turkey sign right here. There's a ton of it. What kind that is? Looks like a skinned potato. Well, it looks like this is a popular spot for deer hunters. This tree has been climbed by a hunter a lot. The tree's bleeding. It's got sap coming out of it. And it looks like he left his trash. So that's one thing I like to do, is leave things better than when I left it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up, take it with me. Guys, here's some more turkey scratching. Another spot to check out here in a couple more weeks. Well guys, I wasn't finding much down in that swamp, so I'll come up on this hill, but it's just too dry. We've only had rain like once in the past, I don't know, a month or so. And like I said, it's mid-February, so it's just super dry. We haven't found a whole lot of anything, so maybe a couple more rains and they'll start popping out. So we're gonna keep on keeping on and see if we can find something. I don't know, but the day hasn't been a total waste. We have found some supreme turkey spots, so it wasn't a total bust. But like I said, we're gonna keep looking. Well guys, it's got a little hot. Decided to stop. Got a bottle of water, flavor packets. Gonna just mix this together. Take a few minutes, rest. I had to take off my jacket, but it seemed like a decent spot to stop. There's still some rubs over here I've been looking at. A bunch of turkeys been up in here, so definitely gonna come back here and do some more scouting. Still looking for some mushrooms. I did find some, but they were not oysters or chicken of the woods. No, oysters is another oyster, another mushroom that I've been searching for. So we have been finding some mushrooms, but not the ones we've been looking for. So we're going to keep looking. I got a couple more hours I can waste out here, so stick around. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right, guys, we're down here at our second spot, and we've already found a scrape. So, like I said before, even though we haven't found a whole lot of mushrooms today, it's still not a wasted trip. So we're gonna continue to push on down in here. There's a nice creek right here, so gonna see what we can find. Not oysters that we're looking for, but still something. We just got in here, so it's a good sign. Guys, just found another nice rub. I don't know what that is over here in the woods, but there's something over here. Well guys, I just found some of the palmettos right here, and they got some really young shoots that are coming up through the center that are real tight together. So it's more like the heart of the palm, I guess. So I don't know if you know, but you could actually pull those out and eat the bottoms of them. They're real tender. So we're gonna do that. So I don't know if you can see this. Good Lord. Hold on a minute. All right, guys, I got it broke loose. So what you want to do is grab a hold of it, pull it out, and you'll have a nice, tender piece of heart here, and it's perfectly good to eat. It's got a real mild flavor, but totally edible. Guys, we are in mid-February, and I have an active, fresh scrape down here in Florida, North Florida. That's pretty crazy. Well, there's not enough turkey sign over here to come back to this spot for turkey scouting, so I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. No oysters, no chickens, but we did find a couple bangers of spots for turkeys. We did find a couple spots for next year to scout for deer season. Some active scrapes, some super nice rubs we found. So yeah, definitely not a waste of a day. So like I said, we're gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.